Okay, guys. Brian Bradley from the Egoscue Method. And today's day 6. Today's the day that we talk about you guys understanding what Egoscue is about, trusting the message that we're putting out there, looking at the accumulation effect of what you're learning, what you're putting into play, and how we can continue this down the road. So as we go along through this, I'm going to be showing you the cats and dogs exercise that we did sitting, but I'm going to do it in the quadruped or the hands and knees position like you would see in yoga, where they would say the cat and the cow, which we'll probably have a further discussion about that because I'm not sure that cat and cows live together. So we're going to call it cat dog because in my house, I know that my cats and dogs live together, and my Frenchie's back there listening, and he'll be editing what I'm talking about and making sure I don't make any mistakes. But I want to talk to you about exactly what we're doing with the cats and dogs and why we're so, for a lack of better words, anal about how it's done. Because in the yoga world, this country, especially in the US, we're really good at taking the spiritual side out of yoga and saying, we're going to do yoga, downward dog, let's fight it. We're going to push pretty hard. It's not about that. It's about giving someone an exercise that compels their body to move from the hip. And I don't mean the butt. We're talking the major hip flexor, the glutes, the lateral glutes, the adductor, everything that, the low back, the abs, everything that attaches around the pelvis. So when we do this cat and dog exercise, we're going to talk about moving the hips first, then the mid back, and then the head, and then the hips first, then the mid back, and then the head. So the goal is to get your body as functional as possible so that you don't eventually have to think about it. Now, I will tell you, I'm in a Captain America shirt today because it's, you got to wake up and just believe, not hope that you're making a difference in people's lives. And I'm telling you, it's the method itself is really that freaking amazing, which is why we're so stoked to bring you this. And I hope that you have I hope that we've earned your trust over the week because we want to continue this with our membership subscription after this. And yeah, that's the difficult part. That's the one where Brian wants you guys to pay up, which would be when you pay attention. When you pay attention. So we've decreased this as much as I can to a point where it's exclusive for the UPW crowd. And I hope to see a lot of you guys after today and tomorrow. So let's get into the cats and dogs. Okay, so we'll start in this position. Hands are directly below your shoulders. Knees are directly below your hips. You're not out here like this. And your knees are basically right down from your hip joint, this bone that you can feel in the front. Just think your knees are there. They're not out here. They're not touching. Same thing with your shoulders. One thing I will tell you, that if your shoulders don't move real well, you can go from here to here. That will facilitate a drop in the shoulder blade a little bit easier. So I'm going to put mine right where they would be underneath here. I'm going to spread my fingers out as far as they'll go. And my foot's cramping up a little bit. Hello, just tells me them alive. We're going to do this movement first. Tuck the pelvis posterior. Like you're going to bring your groin, your zipper area, your belly button to your face. Then you're going to round up. Then you're going to go head down. That's the cat position, like a mad cat. Then the unlocking mechanism is the pelvis moves first. The shoulder blades drop and come together. The head goes up third. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Instead of what you would normally see with people while your toes are going back, you don't tuck them under like this unless they cramp. But normally people would go push up, drop, push up, drop. And remember, we talked about this before. I don't care about you being an upper body mover. Like that's not going to facilitate any huge gains for you down the road. In fact, it's going to inhibit movement and create more pain for you or more limitation. So if you want to be able to pick up your grandchildren, if you want to be able to throw a ball with your kids, if you want to be able to get up and down off the toilet without sciatic pain, if you want to be able to go up and down on the stairs where your knees actually aren't killing you by the time you're done, you have to start, and I'm not asking, it's a must. that you reestablish a hip-driven movement. You'll see that on my Instagram. You'll see that on the Egoscue Method Instagram. If you haven't joined there with Facebook, Twitter, whatever you're going to do on all those channels, the Brian Bradley or Egoscue Method or the Egoscue Method, there's a lot of information on there as it relates to how the body moves, some great education stuff, and that's about it. So in the email that came with this, there's going to be a link that you can click on to get into our subscription and get videos like this. What you're going to have, what's the benefit of it? Number one, every month, you get a personalized, one therapist evaluated, meaning it's like one-on-one, but they're basing it on your photographs that you send to us and the story that comes with it, your limitations, what you want, how much pain you're in, what your goals are workout-wise. And you'll get that evaluation done with a personalized set of exercises that should match the time that you're looking for. How much time do you have per month? That's in every monthly subscription. And also with that is a video on demand library that'll be exclusive to you guys of some of our function and flow classes. And also I'll be popping in here, Pete Egoscue will be popping in here every once in a while to give you guys some quick information or little tidbits about exercises, our belief on water, breathing, all that stuff. So it's unbelievable. And for the price of $99 a month compared to where it's normally priced, this is nothing. I know we spend a lot more money on crap that doesn't help our body. So remember, join. It's something that I'll talk to you about tomorrow also. And then after that, we'll start living lives together. Okay, we'll catch up to you guys later.